So yeah, blame ha try ni mana peace we don't try ka man eji on try Robert obi apata mmadụ hapụrụ gu no n'aka unu ekewago ntutu.
Then we pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Amen. Thank you.
Speak and I will lie. I am Jesus.
Amen. Hello? 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 Maybe I want your bomb on the phone. Pick it. I didn't want to. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yeah,
Adam Mumao.
Okay. Yeah, how to do Biafran na Jowo? TRC and Holland Oge Kere is not for Biafra. Why had you a meeting with Oge Kere? Now tell you peace.
All right, welcome back. How are we all doing today? So before we go further, let me just welcome all of you. Yeah, welcome back to my channel. This is Kai Reports. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel in case if you are new, and like the video, hit the like button, comment, let us hear from you. Very, very important. We have some people on the comment section already. Welcome back. Thank you. We have Oliver. Let me start from Oliver. He's the first. And Candy Ada Johnson is here. And Henry Ejofo. Truth must be told. Honesty. I see you. And Machi Bosse is here. Ivas Ike. I see you, Ivas Ike. How are you today? Our own brother, Amadi Chigoze. I see you. Kinsley is here with us. I see you, Kinsley. So these are people that made comments so far. Please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. So I am not going to waste much time. I have some video clips to play, just to wait for some people to join. But I think this program will be somehow. It's not going to be like our normal program. And I don't intend to open line because of the waves, because of what is going on, because of the mindset of our people and the anger on the air. The atmosphere is not clear yet. And a lot of people have something to say. Some have, but they don't know how to say it. This program, I want to make it clear. I'm not here to attack anybody or to promote violence or to support any criminality. Reason why we are here today is just to do the needful, to do justice to what is going on around us. Some of you that have watched the previous video that I published earlier today, I said that I don't want to analyze anything there, and I still maintain that. We need to understand, because some people are not happy with that. Some actually understood my, people actually captured my reason why I said I'm not going to analyze it. I am the kind of person that I don't know how to pretend. I don't know how to pretend in some certain things. I'm not good in that political correctness. I'm not good at that. Like trying to choose my word. I do choose my word, but not to that extent of something that is too obvious. And the best thing for me to just abstain and allow government to respond first. All right? And they go past the Igbo eze. And that thing is affecting us deeply. Igbe is one of the major problems that we have. It is good, but we are abusing it. We are abusing that singular phrase, that word, Igbe. We are somehow we abuse it. What do I mean by that? We abuse it. We don't know what is different between Igbe and Iwe government. These two things are not the same. Yes, they have to do with the leadership, I agree. But in terms of having and building a government for the people, you have to understand that Igbe Weze Lulu na Kafa. Mba. Igbe Weze is one of the reasons why some of us don't know how to be submissive, how to obey the constituted authority. We lack it because in our mind, in our brain, we are all Eze. We are all leaders. We can do it without our brothers and sisters. You can only do it without your brothers and sisters when it has to do with you and your brother. Not when you have an internal or external person. Not internal, but external person, external body coming between you and your brother. Then you need to understand, you need to apply wisdom and apply sense of leadership. Otherwise, you end up making a very big mistake. Why I don't want to analyze that video, and I still maintain that, like I said, I told you just now, is this. Going through that video, a lot is said there. Even the main problem that Biafrans or everybody is facing, after the declaration, it was mentioned and was, explained in that video. So it's not something not everything you see analyze. We have government. There's government not for a reason. You cannot act or run, faster than the government. For some of us who want, I know many of us have something to say. You want to get it out of your chest. That is when you want. While doing that, you're actually applying that Igbe ways. Because you have government, you need to understand. And remember every time that you have a government, and that government, you have to give chance for them to operate. Unless you don't believe in the government. But you cannot be shouting government. Then you want to be government overnight. It doesn't work that way. If the government needs public opinion, government have a way to pass the message, to seek advice from people. A lot of people have called my number trying to get things out from their chest. I understand. Because as a human being, when the thing is too heavy, you need somebody to lean on to pass the message, to get it, to free your body. I understand that. And that's why every call that have called me, I answer them all. I come down to listen to you. The reason is because I know it is too heavy to bear. Not everybody have that gift of absorbing some shock information like that. So please, my people, this is me begging you, all of you, everyone, free your heart, relax, take chilled water, relax. Do not act beyond your limit. You have a government. Allow government to respond, not you. You are not a government. If government needs your opinion, they know they have a way of getting information from people. Do you understand? So, because if you want to show something, you want to be the one to talk, you end up making a very big mistake. Always remember that the genesis of the conversation or everything did not start from you. It started between government and people that are involved. So allow government who know how this topic, the whole story started, to be the one to move first. Then you can now relate it with your God-given wisdom to compare and contrast. But if you want to judge, I want to talk, you want to write, you end up making a very big mistake. I've seen some people who claim they are fighting for Biafra, using that before they play the video, they will say, "Oh, the title, the people have done this and done that." See, we all need to understand, because it goes back to what I said in earlier. That phrase is hurting us badly, and we are acting on that negatively. Negative, because you cannot tell me that you went to Finland to declare Biafra, because 2/3 of people that are doing that happen to be, they went to Finland as well. So they agree, they're in agreement with what happened in Finland, with USB redeclared. Then what has changed? Why sudden change? Why sudden change? Why do you think that some people who claim Biafra is here, Biafra is here, Biafra is here, all of a sudden they are not celebrating the kind of Biafra? At the same time, they are not trying to push somebody down to elevate themselves. They are not trying to do all manner of nonsense. These are something that they're not meant to do. It's not for you. It is not for you. So let us understand, because I've seen, like I said, the anger in the atmosphere. You are trying to become government. By so doing, government is not going to do anything. So please, let the government, act. I'm not saying government should. I'm not saying the government should be the one to. I'm not here to tell government to start attacking anybody. No, but always remember that you have a government, because some of us are acting as if you are the government then. So please, issue like this is not meant for you. Just like somebody who have a father and you have a parent, and somehow somebody is trying to or act something abnormal. What you're supposed to do is go to your father, report to your father, let your parents know before you act. Are you getting what I'm saying? Not everything you see, you jump on, begin to talk, and insulting one another. At the end of the day, you have nothing to achieve. It doesn't make sense. The issue started without you. You don't know when the convention that took place, you don't know how everything. So why don't you wait to hear from your government? And government will appreciate you for doing so. Okay? I'm saying it because many of, why don't you analyze it? You need to hear from you. What do you think? What do you think? No matter what you think, no matter what you claim, we think that you know. Hold it for yourself. Hear from government first. Okay? That is the reason why some of us always want to advise government before having our evidence. You want to advise government when you are not supposed to even advise government. Some of us already have developed high BP because of this singular act. The question is, are you supposed to develop high BP because of this? No, you're not supposed to, because you have to wait for the government, people that are leading, that knows, that has classified information, to be the one to pilot it before you act. Now, speaking of those who are celebrating and jumping up and down, making some unhealthy comments, I have seen some titles. I told us, some of us actually believe that, because I don't blame you. Some of us believe that when you come to my platform, a platform like my own, that are trying to be truthful and trying to show you the real things going on and trying to advise politely without holding anything, but without having any hatred on anybody. Some of us actually think that this is our own way of running Saga. And if you have that mentality, you end up missing the real message that we have. You end up missing the real message that you're supposed to capture from what we do. When we like, let me speak for myself. When I told us here that Ogenkere and DOS members are working, that is not Saga, it's not propaganda. It is reality. That's why I showed some screenshot of a lady called Nkiru and the Eunice BP, how they were attacking PM, looking down on PM, castigating PM. Immediately PM was captured. They realized there's a platform called Biafran Government in Exile. Remember, they were here watching everything, distancing themselves from PM, from Biafran Government in Exile, intentionally. Do you understand? But all of a sudden, they started joined. They have joined and all that. Let me, this, in every 12 you must have a Judas. Let me handle this Judas. This is Judas sharply. Oga, you are Saga, you are Saga beg. First thing first, you need to have brain to understand what Saga means. Look at this guy. Look at you here. People like you should not even ordinarily, like, if we are, let's not be honest, you are not supposed to get hold of Android phone, let alone having a phone that is internet enabled, because people like you are the main problem that we are facing today. You see, you are an Igbo now, you are an Igbo man, okay? As an Igbo man, you claim you are. What is your contribution? Apart from using your phone to commit innocence, you can't make sense, you can't contribute, you can't even hold your peace, because you can move your tongue within your smelling soccer pit that you have, you call mouth. You think that is all you can talk. What is Saga? I am Saga, I beg. What is Saga? You don't know the meaning of Saga. Marry your dictionary, so it will help you to understand what is Saga. Saga cannot be when, like you now, that I know that you are stupid. So if I come here now and explain using your post now to throw more light how stupid you are based on what comes out from your mouth. How is it that Saga? That is the revelation. I'm actually letting people to know that you are living, you are living, you are pretending. You are pretending to be what you are not, that this is who you are. It's not a saga, it's an exposition. Okay, so I don't know who you are, and I don't care to know who you are. You think I'm here to smiling with you? No, I'm not smiling with you. And don't take my politeness as weakness, because I know that you have zero sense. So I'm not surprised to hear that from you. Like I said, in every 12, there must be a Judas. Look at you. So going back to what you are, because you are trying to distract me from exposing people like you. Okay? You need to understand that DOS and their members are not sleeping. Do you know what it took, how much they spent, how long they spent to make sure that PM is out of the way? You don't understand it because you are not part of it. You don't pay attention to know how long, what happened. Your own is up at all. If I'm PM online, it's okay. Let's move on. Because PM is online, let's move on. It's not like that. People, grown-up men, grown-up women, sat down together, plan and dictate on how to get PM, how to get rid of PM. They use every manner of tactics. They have templates. One is to get him out. Two, to destroy that thing that make him PM. To destroy everything that made him who he is. They are picking it one by one. Once they picked, like PM is not here now, go and check the history of the reason why PM is not here. They are the one of in fact, they are the reason. DOS is the reason. I know sometimes we always shift it to Nigerian government. I understand. But they are the main reason, not even Nigerian government. DOS is number one. They are the reason, and their fellow, their supporters and all that. That's just the fact. Having meeting, trying to, it did not start today. It does start today. And the time you realize this is better for you. The time you realize it is better for you. It's not start today. They spend money. They took their time. They studied everything. In fact, they knocked at the door. Offices that ordinarily they wouldn't have done that. They went there to make sure that PM is out of the way. And it's not the end. I told you they have option 1, option 2, option 3. And once listen, now they have achieved the number 1. Next is second one. Second one is to all the surroundings, everything that PM have done, crash it down. It's not as if they don't know that they are going to do it, or the implication, how detrimental that thing will be to Biafrans or to the region. They know. But see, they just want to do it anyway. They just want to handle it anyway. So don't expect people to brainwash you that, no matter how eloquent you sound, no matter how, intelligent you appear to be, no. It doesn't work that way. They have the way to achieve what they want to achieve. They have the template. They know what they've done. They know. That's why they don't talk much. And remember how they were shouting on social media? Immediately PM was taken. They recorded, score. Now this one is done. Next thing is just his followers destabilize him using the same tactics that they use on Mass Namondegan. Everything back to zero. That creates more chaos than what we normally have. Like, because of that alone, a lot is going on. Biafrans are still struggling to come out from the one that they created by taking Mass Namondegan. Now this one hits differently. This one is another level. It's no longer what you used to see. And why is different? The difficult now is because when they kidnapped Mass Namondegan, somebody like PM was here. Now you don't have such people now. You don't have such person as you speak. I'm not trying to undermine the government. I'm telling you the quality of PM, the kind of person he is. Somebody who can take insult and smile over it and move further ahead. Somebody who can accept criticism, and that criticism is not going to affect his decision. PM, you don't have that time. Just believe it or not, you don't have it. And why I'm saying that is because we're expecting that to happen now, but nobody is doing that. It is difficult for USB government. I can relate, because it is a different case. It is not a different case from what PM faced. And COS may not be equipped to face this kind of level of saboteurs. It is not easy. It is not easy. I will tell you for free. It's not easy. It is not easy, my people. Now, what we are now seeing now, why is more difficult and more dangerous is that people who actually follow PM, who are member of PM cabinet, that are not hiding their face, like some in the Master Canon was hiding, how they're hiding their face and everything. These ones are, their voice, their image, everything. Not everything, we don't know their identity, but you can, if you see their picture, you know. If you hear the voice, you recognize. They are the one that is serving as they're willing to. And that is why it is the way it is. So, why I'm saying all this is because our people are the one making a very big mistake. Igbo race is in a very big mess. Very big mess. Not from Fulani alone, not from Yorubas alone, from our own people, from ourselves, within. We are the one hurting ourselves, thinking that we are fighting to what I don't know. You understand? Thinking that you are fighting what I don't know. So when people talk about unity, peace, and what have you, the question is who, how, who and how. How can you make the peace, and who are you actually making peace with? Let me move from there to people who are somehow in the cabinet, in the government, or in any position at all, where you find yourself today. Maybe on social media, you are one of the media personnel. Maybe you are cabinet member. You are USB media team. You are Ogenkere media team. In any way you are, we often forget that we are somebody before the position, and by so doing, we always want to get show supremacy, okay, in the name that you are managing one position to the other, or you have access to people who hate the government. Then you have to first and foremost, you have to move to the government and pretend that you are with them, and you start giving them condition. But we are not giving them condition to achieve something positive. You want to just trigger to create problem between you and them. Then you now go back to the real deal, the real reason why you actually started in the first place. Because you already have people who will fight with you to put down the government, because you think you have built Kaba, that if government refuses to recognize you, to appreciate you, you are going to tear them down. 99% of people who are shouting Biafra, Biafra today, even before, have this problem, this syndrome. Some are not even in the cabinet. They just volunteer themselves with their mobile phone, moving from place to place, calling people on the media, connecting to people in the cabinet, connecting to people. I'm not talking about USB cabinet. I'm talking about in any group, whether you are CRC, whether you are Kerev, Fallback Republic, Fall Deeper, and anybody. They have this syndrome, this sickness, that they will use their mobile phone to build contact and keep that contact aside and now approach government or the leadership or whatever group they find themselves and trying to act as if they care. Once they notice that they are not recognized the way they want, they will fall back to the enemy of that organization, begin to tear them down. If you are one of the, if you are such virus, you should be ashamed of yourself, because you are not hurting anybody. You're actually hurting yourself. At the end of the day, you're hurting yourself. What you are trying to do is this: you will create a problem between you and people because you are not in the government, you are not in the leadership. Fine, you are now the problem of the. So government will now the group. Let me not say government. So I'm not saying this peculiar to USB government. I'm saying this to any group that all of us find ourselves. The people that are leading that group will now, abandon what they're supposed to do and focus on you as a problem to tackle you. Because you have made yourself as a problem to them and you are happy. I'm giving them a problem now. But have you asked yourself, after doing those things and you end up somehow taking over the leadership, or you are now more supreme than the group, have you seen anybody that have done that and finally achieve anything positive? The answer is no. When you finally push the government away by blackmailing them, by sabotaging and doing everything, now the seat is vacant. Can you go and lead? You start dodging. You see, you have what you have caused to the people. For example, why is such a Eggman? Let me use why is for example. She started with the USB government after redeclaration of Biafra. After Biafra was, is redeclared in Finland and all that. She was moving smoothly with the USB government. Everything was okay. And that was, watching their life like this, 400, 500, at times 1,000 plus watching live. Listen to her with love and belief and trust. She undermined this love, the number of people that are following her, and went back, started talking to men on ground, talking to people, gathering people that may potential enemy to the government that she claimed that she's in. After building that, she then come back to government and start dictating. Once she couldn't get it from government, of course, government will resist. Normal. She had to go back. How many of you watched her video when she bragged that I will single-handedly bring you down? Right? She said it multiple times. Finally, they created a group for her to lead. She's not gonna. Her own is to tell you who is getting it right and who is getting it wrong. Okay, I thought you have been doing this for you to lead because Igbo isn't doing that. What happened? She's running away. She can't even come up to lead. But she wasted people's time. Precious time, creating this chaos, blackmailing. Solomon Kocha is a Sabo. Then now the time for you to lead and show people how not to be Sabo has arrived. Oh yeah, sit up, buckle your belt. Oh yeah, drive this city. Drive this movement. Let's see. Fundraising, but you have been doing this for months for you to lead. She's not alone. Many are doing that. Once you end up polluting and planting this evil, now the vacancy for you to come and lead and show us how to lead. Go. For how long are we going to do that? And mind you, as you are tearing the government and the group where you are down, sabotaging and mocking and cajoling everything that the government is doing, trying to paint it black and white, and for people to hate everybody simple because you have issue with the person leading. By the time you find yourself in that leadership, you have actually, lectured other people how to be, to disobey the government. So tomorrow, who knows? It may be your turn in leadership. It may be your turn in power. People will do to you what are doing other people. And this goes to DOS. Members of DOS, you are angry with the PM, probably because you don't like the way he talk. I don't know the source of your anger. I don't know the source of your hatred. And honestly, I'm not here trying to know. But I'm telling you, no matter what that thing may be, you have taken him away. Mazagan is not here. You deny that you don't know what happened to Mazagan. Okay. You are bragging that you are proud of what happened to PM. I hope you guys are not denying that one. I've not seen any of you denying that one. So let us use the one that happened to PM as a case study here. Do you know that this your backyard business, hide and seek agitators? Do you know that what you are doing, you are actually lecturing people how to be insubordinate, how to disobey authority? That if Master can come out tomorrow, or maybe one of you end up taking over and doing it the way you want to do it, you will still have people that is going to do to you what you are doing now, because you have shown that template. On attempt to lead, you are lecturing people how to disobey. People are going to copy it and show it to you later. Not because of any other thing, because you want to act that you are Garadima, you are very strong, you are powerful, a whole you, that come, in fact, one of your members opened mouth and said, come on, someone will take Biafra. Yakusa everything. Honestly, when I listened to that, I thought that he just, he said that of anger. Now I can tell you that you guys are putting it into practice. That is just the real. Just the real thing, because I remember in 2017 to 18, you guys was very, 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 when I listen to some of you broadcasting then, I can see the anger, I can see the energy, the determination. You guys are just looking for any chance to prove that you really want this freedom. That was why many people believed that it would be very, very successful. And you spread the news that, people who are not even non-Biafrans, they were like, wow, I wish. I could remember that time, there was a day, somebody from Benue, who is not a Biafran, was asking, how can we, if Biafran comes, how to get citizenship? All that time was discussion on how to get Biafran citizenship. That is the height. That is the trust that you guys showed to Biafrans and people beyond, like people that are not even Biafrans. They were looking for a way to become a Biafrans. What does it take? Because the template, they can see there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Little did we know that all this is just dreams. People are just dreaming. It's not that God made it to be, just a fairy tale. No, it is people who gave that, who made that, who planted that trust in people's life. They are the ones that make it look like fake now. The same thing is going on now, as we speak. It's going on. We have seen the voice of a man called Ebekwedike, an Igbo man, looking for how to, buy youth without trial, and bragging that after buying youth, that no government is not going to do anything about it. Truly, it's like that. Nobody is going to do anything after buying people. It is obvious. It is very, very clear. Now, why why is he a problem to him? Like, what do you think that make that man to buy that matter, to buy this issue and carry it on his head alone, and doing everything possible to do what he want to do, even though it's going to cause problem and take people's life? He doesn't care. Just do it. Just get it done to prove to Simon that I can do it. So why don't you challenge this? Let me prove to you that I can do it. To people who are forcing themselves on our women, beheading little girls, men, women, and children. Why don't you show this Galadima power, this your strength to them? Why must it be to people, somebody who is doing what you are telling people that you want to achieve? Why? Is there any, like I've said this before, let me say it again. The problem that our people have now, it is times 100 to compare the problem that our people have when Ojukwu declared Biafra. When Ojukwu declared Biafra, nobody wants to invade our home. Yes, they are saying it, but they're not putting the action. They're just talking the talk, but they're not walking the walk. Now they're talking the talk and walking the walk. In fact, everything is in their hands. That even today, people will come out and tell you that you can never be president. Then nobody's saying that. That time, nobody have the strength to come out and say it. But now, the problem for you to understand what you are doing and be careful of what you are saying is before you. You can see it. As somebody told me about that they are not giving amnesty to some people in the Biafra Liberation Army and all that. That is another win for those who are hell-bent in making sure that they destroy everything that PM Samuel Ekpa built. That's another score for them, which is giving amnesty for the people who are protecting the land to come. And the annoying part of all this thing going on is that people who are working hard to do all those things are those in Nigerian politics and power who have, abandoned our people in the hands of Fulani herdsmen. That actually made PMA to form ESN. PMA did not form ESN because you want to form ESN. There's a series of reports. He normally organizes a question and answer segment. People do call him. When I'm going to me the battles, informer you going to me the afa koyana no so man afford informer. Okechukwu ju get ju zie ya on battles, about no ya po yana cause no be ada gag. And that's the end. You understand? So Masokan did not just wake up and say, today is a very brighter day. Let me just form ESN. No. Something triggered it. And governors and senators are there. And the same governors and senators are the one that telling you that drop your Bible, stop preaching, come, I will give you amnesty, you walk freely. No matter how you complain, our people, Igbo people don't, we are not proactive, especially our leaders, they are not. Even Igbo people say that Nandi Bada about some minimum, or less than a minute, his or guess we're going to fail about us here. Many of us that are watching us, like watching this video or watching any people that are talking, complaining about what's going on. Some of us, it's not as if you don't know that this is true. Many do, they know that this is true, this is reality. But they cannot do anything about it. The reason is because it has not gotten to them. It can only, the only time they will stand up to do something is when that thing affects their hometown, their village, probably their mother, probably their brother, sister, or in-law. Then only they will now say, started calling on phone. Please send me the account so I can donate the money. Then they will know. If you tell them how to sabotage, then you know that our people are faithful. That's the only when we want to show that we are faithful, we are determined. Until it happens to you, then only you will realize Because once it happens to another person in Imo State, that's no way, that's no way, the guy don't die. Wow. Madam, give me a plate of rice and put 2 meat. If I can bury everything and ended there. No, there's a man going, traveling with his family, and they kidnap every members of this family. In fact, the administration have paid 13 million, and they have not seen anybody. Now, wow, now you're not going to now, madam, give me 1 bottle of beer there, give me cold one and 1 glass, give me a glass cup. Chicken, huh? Nothing, it doesn't matter. Until something happened to it. So the question is, why must we allow those things that happen to others? Why can't we just learn from what is happening to other people before we can answer, okay, let us see how far we can go on how to amend our ways and focus on what is after us. All right? Anyway, let us move forward. Let me bring this down. Excuse me. Let me expand this first. I think we need to increase this. All right. Now, I'm going to, share this on the screen. Let me share this. This is from a Mega Gift. Okay. This is from a Mega Gift. And he made this post. Let us go through it together. He said, I am not sharing this video. Oh gosh. Okay. I am not sharing this video to promote Simon Ekpa BLA. Instead, I am sharing it to reveal the blackmail perpetrated by the Nigerian police against IPOB and ESN. Okay, the Nigerian government is fully aware that IPOB ESN has no connection to Simon Ekpa and his group of autopilots, Negenti, and BLA. Different between Igbo people, like I told you, and other tribes is this. In Yoruba land, you have other group, you have different group, quietly doing their business, focusing on their affairs to achieve one thing. For example, just give me your ear. In the last election, Tinubu is in APC. Fayoshe, is it Fayoshe? Whatever. Fayoshe, you know the man I'm talking about, the former governor of Ekiti State. Fayoshe. There's a name before Fayoshe. I forgot his name, but Fayoshe is the popular one. The man that said that many people that are using his voice as skit makers are using his voice, where he said, "I am in pain. I am in pain." You know the man, that governor. Now, he's in PDP. But when the election, it was very, very, serious. When everywhere, was heating up before the election, and people that supporting P2P and others, the man, what did he do? On a national television, he said that he's giving his support to Tinubu. Why? A PDP, former governor of a party, PDP, publicly abandoned his party to make sure that his brother, Tinubu, is Nigerian president. He supported him publicly without following the party rules and regulations. It doesn't matter. He don't criticize themselves publicly. Hold that. Then in the north, you have ISWAP, you have Boko Haram, you have banditry, you have bandits, and you have Fulani headsmen. You have what again? You have hunters. All right, this is the one I can remember offhand. None of them have criticized one another. Hold that. Then you have Northern Forums, Northern Elders Forum, whatever they call it. Then you have Mietiala, then you have Northern Youth. These three different groups have never for once criticized any of them, not even side talk to one another. They are running differently. This is a group. Are you following now? But in Igbo land, only village meeting, vigilante group, or even boys brigade or scout group, they will just few people gather themselves to do. The first primary assignment is how to criticize and put down the other so that they can be recognized. I don't know who is actually telling us that that's how it works. I don't get it. Look at it. You see, this right up here, their own burden is what Nigerian government and police and DSS or Army said about Simon Ekpa and themselves. Before the coming of Simon Ekpa, are they not talking about you? Before the kidnappers of Ghana, they have been calling you names. That's why they often open fire each time you want to protest. But Igbo man know, as long as something that will put tears in the eyes of his brother, he will rush and do that. Let's continue. In fact, he said, in multiple press statements, IPOB has clearly distanced itself from Simon Ekpa and his BLA armed group. Okay? Must you put this armed group? Why putting armed group is to tell you that they are dangerous, they are harmful in support of what Nigerian state is saying. But you are here reporting that Nigerians, you are not condemning how Nigerian government are talking about Simon Ekpa and his group. You are in support of that. Your only problem is that they are including you in that kind of category. So the ESA you're talking about, are they not bearing arms? You see what I'm talking about. Now let's continue. However, he said, whenever ECPA's BLA engage with Nigerian security forces, the police and army intentionally fail to state those who attack them. This is an acceptance in agreement with what they said that they're attacking them. This guy, they claim that they are not together with the Rubago, but you can see they don't write a Bible in such a manner. Instead, resorting to blaming innocent IPOB and yes. So you are innocent, and so what before you question you make this comment here, you should ask them. Remind them that they opened fire on you in Ihuacha. PM was not here. In a minute, they opened fire on IPOB. Okay? Was PM also in Master Makano's home when they went there when they ended up fighting 28 people that belong to IPOB? This is common thing that I want us to focus on, because until we begin to heal this syndrome, this nonsensical belief and hatred that is eating some of us up. Even if you don't want to, remember, before you join IPOB, any group, you are somebody, you are doing something, you have something doing, you are doing your business, you are doing what you know how to do. I don't know, but at least you focus on something before that. Must you be hell bent in achieving or restoring anything that you know that you can't? IPOB is dead. They did not see a mega gift and start, and they will, if a mega gift go, they won't notice. IPOB does not belong to you. But you see how Igbo people always abandon their problem to focus on their brother. Look at it here. When we talk, they say, oh, you are done insult us like that. We are intelligent. I'm not saying Igbos are not smart, but we have a lot of idiotic people, honestly. This is the reason why, to this day, Nigerian security cannot overcome insecurity. They have intertwined sentiment and emotion with their profession, and have neglected to apply professionalism in their duties by refusing to confront and name those who attack them. That's what it's not them. It's not them. It should be them. Why continuously accusing peaceful IPOBs? So, because they say that you and Simon Ekpa are the same, you are all fighting for Biafra. You see the mindset of these people. Now, does this guy know that when is any riot in the north, attract kind of anybody that look like Igbo person? Is he aware? that any riot at all in the north, and we end up attracting time on unliving people who look like Igbo, not even only Igbo. It doesn't matter. So this is template, and you have a very big media platform like what you have on X, and I believe, I don't know about your presence in Facebook, because I'm not more in Facebook. But judging by the number of people that you control here on X, there are basic things you should know as somebody who want to be called as a media person. You need to equip yourself with basic knowledge. I'm not saying you should start taking the examination, but allow your brain to work somehow. How can you expect to succeed in addressing insecurity? Because you have criminally chosen not to identify the individuals who attacked you. His own agenda is to attack you. But if for example, have you seen anywhere Fulani herdsmen, have you seen where they're agitating for calling them reintegrated Boko Haram? No. Have you seen any group, any arm-bearing group at all from North, where they are kind of showing their anger about how people perceive them because of the activities of another armed group from the North? They don't. They will just keep on doing what they do because they know the template. They know at the end of it's not as if they're being owned by one person. These are being sponsored by different people, but they have different mindset. I'm speaking of armed terrorist group. I'm not talking about freedom movement that is very transparent. That even Oyibo, with their way of investigating anything, can investigate it and find out that this Biafra movement has nothing to do with terrorism. That's why you still have the audacity to carry Biafra flag to protest in the streets of Europe today, and nobody will arrest you. Go and carry flag of I dare you to go and print Boko Haram flag and protest in US, or ISIS flag and protest. Let us see you. They know those, but the American who is always reporting international news, Gaza same car, Israel same cause, but you don't know this basic thing. I believe you know, but this syndrome, this virus that is eating all our people up, is holding a lot of people down. So many of us. IPOB will persist in exonerating itself from your falsehood with facts and figures, just as we are doing now. The SOS message, I don't know what it is, I don't know. Many of you know this acronym. I'm not good at that. I said written in capital letters was sent by Nigerian police, falsely accusing IPOB ESN this misleading narrative. This misleading narrative has been published by Sahara. Now you see, it always attack on police officers ex-son August on these officers ex Sunday, August 3, 2025. Be informed that at about 1,735 hours, very close to Okigwe, I think kilometers or hours, I don't know. Very close to Okigwe roundabout. Two policemen attacked. Two policemen attached to a yet to be identified honorable member were attacked by ESN, IPOB militant and their assault rifles scattered away. I don't know what I mean by that. Further information that the honorable member, has it that the honorable member's vehicle broke down along the road, and in a bid to seek assistance, this militant opened fire on the man, killed two policemen on the spot. Why the honorable member is not yet accounted for. Further strict will be communicated if the need arises above from your kind Okay, Abo, for your kind information. All this, I think this is a report from Nigerian platform, I believe. He's trying to quote them the way they put it. Then he said here, meanwhile, Simon Ekpa BLA, who confronted Nigerian security, has released a video claiming responsibility for the attack. Shame on Nigerian security. You lie. You lies. Again, you're liars. Your lies against IPOB ESN have once again been exposed. The world will continue to see you as a liar's shame. Watch ECPA group claimed the said attack. Now, the problem about our people is this. Remember, PM is in detention facing question. And between Emeka Gift and PM, who traveled back home often? Who are travel back home often? PM is not answerable to anything BLA is doing because BLA is not tied to PM's name. It's BLA, Biafran Liberation Army, not CEA, Simon Ekpa's Army. It's not CAC, it's not SEA. Okay, not SEA. It is called BLA for a reason. So you are trying to tag it to PM just to see a way of validating the claim that you guys said that he's going to be in prison for a very long time. Because you guys have been pushing to repatriate him. But since that one is not working, the easiest way now is to look for a way to paint him, tag everything on him and all that. The question I have is, I'm not bothered about your write-up. My own is that you are not the only one because obono fo na ya ikato no gwande ba na kasien jise no big no gadem. But this is not from one person. This is not from one person. It is almost everybody that is in this IPOB or talking about Biafra movement. Almost all of them are doing the same thing. Almost all of them. They often claim that they are for you, we are this, we are that, but the job is to criticize and to tag every criminal activities on their own brother. And to, because now, what DOS are doing is to validate that everything the Nigerian government said about PM, about Biafrans, that it is true. The only offense that they can debunk is that it is not ESN, it is not IPOB. And if you don't know who you are, you cannot fight for your freedom. The number one freedom is to know who you are. That's number one. You have to know who you are first. You have to know your name. You have to know where you're coming from. You have to agree, okay, that you are this and you are that. Without it, you are talking to yourself. Without it, you are talking to yourself. Ask this guy, if you end up selling your people, who are you now fighting for the freedom for? ECPA boys. Armed ECPA boys. ESN is for Biafra, they are for ECPA. Then BLA, they are Biafrans, they are for DOS. We are all one. One people. No separation, no segregation. The only thing holding everybody down is simply because you want to be a leader. You perceive this person as a threat, he's taking your position. And therefore, you are calling something that you yourself cannot control if they come eventually. They don't know that as they're looking and trying to tag everything on PM, people are watching you. If you succeeded in getting PM away totally or permanently, who told you that people will not gang up against you when they want to enjoy this? You have won, right? People will also surface to do the same thing that you did, and at the end of the day, who is winning? people that is holding your freedom. They will be the one, declared a winner in all these things. They will be the one. Are you ready for that? Are you ready to accept it that way? I've seen not only from a mega gift, people who were by this time last year, USB government, everybody, USB government, right? I have seen them recently, just a couple of hours ago. Some of them have made posts, some of them made comments, mocking and laughing at COS, at USB. That Ngozi is crying. Ngozi is crying that Botus will teach her a lesson. This is, I don't know. We have a very long way to go. Honestly, a very long way to go. I am trying my best not to, to censor everything I'm saying, because like I told you, I cannot come out now and analyze anything. Okay? Because of what? Because of the condition, because of the, what it takes, people that are involved in the whole thing. But please, my people, help me like this video and share it on any platform of your choice. I am going to, we are going to talk about this video when the time comes, not now. But as of today, let me remind you that Biafrans are threatening Biafrans because you have different opinion, I have different opinion, but we agree that we need to stand and protect our land. We agree that somebody is trying to take what belongs to us. Then I said, let us be awake the whole night to be watchful. And you said, no, let us sleep at night and wake up in the morning. And that's very different. We agree, both of us agree, that we must be watchful. Ezen Wifey, may God bless you so much and reward you mightily for supporting us. You said in your comment, good Kai, I don't receive you as usual since I came back to my base. The CK. We don't receive, you mean notification? Is that what you mean? Notification? You mean notification? Let me understand what you mean by that, my brother. You don't receive notification. Is that what you mean? Our brother said, make Kai take heart. They will all make Kai take heart. They will all fail. I don't quite get it. I don't get it. Make Kai take heart. They will all fail. Yes, my brother. Okay. Oh, my brother. Yeah. The issue of notification is from the owner of the platform. Sometimes it's not from me. That's why sometimes you need to also search it, like type Kai report and see if you can follow us up. You understand? I know. It's happened. Even myself, like sometimes I have to check how my program runs to people watching. If I use other account to watch it, to see how it sometimes I don't receive notification either. So it is the way the platform, the way they want, how they push us is how we'll be, my brother. Everything we are doing is we are just trying to lay head on anything to stand. I was also discussing with somebody one day, that was a day I was in a live broadcast. Somebody called me, our brother from Oduduwa land, who is a supporter of our platform here. He called and we were talking about the Nigerian politics. He was actually saying, a kind of classified information. I call it classified information because I'm not aware of it. Security issues about Fulani and all that things. Do you know that what owner of the platform did is they pretend that they just made me to believe that we are still live, but they remove everybody watching. So that immediately that our brother started hitting hard. The message was the conversation was flowing between me and him, but people watching cannot hear anything anymore. You see, I always come in late. Yeah, I noticed that, but I thought you are busy at work. That's the reason. That's why I don't bother. See, I don't actually mark people who watch my program. I don't do that. Sometimes, like our brother Armstrong. Armstrong is very special to me, like, because this is the person who followed me on time. Armstrong is very, very special to me. Just like, I'm not saying other people are not special, but understand me, he's one of the people that followed me from get-go. So, and until now, he's still here with me. Armstrong and our mommy, happy, man. All of you that are following me and supporting me, I appreciate you so much. I'm just trying to appreciate those that started from that time till now. And you said our brother is here again. He said, Mazekai, let not your heart be troubled. There we all for okay. Thank you. No, I'm not. I'm just sad, to be honest. I won't lie. Not only about what happened about the video alone, but the way our people behave and react. It is shocking. Very, very shocking. If we actually know our problem, if you know that this is a problem, what is expected of you is to approach it the way it's supposed to be. Do you understand? And as in wife, he said, yes, I am, but I like starting with you when yeah, I understand. I appreciate. Thank you so much. Innocent is like I don't need that. Amaka Ike, I like being full than being sensible and allow people to use it. I don't I think you are saying something before. Let me just jump a pass. Mr. Kai, not only those people we are watching, even if we don't comment, I have been watching you for a long time. I don't know how, that's why I always tell you to comment. You see, that's why, because when you comment, your comments will actually help me to get used to your name. Not, you understand? If you are commenting often, like almost like this our brother here, I'm seeing his comment lately. His comment is always coming up. Anytime I'm live, I'm running any program, I will often see him. This Ejikem Justin. You understand? I'm seeing his and Namo, the Lucky Palace. These are people. Amy Sami, of course. Amy Sami is Boyoche. Amy Sami, I know her name is Amy. So I know it's always good to put comments so that it will help people to know. It will help us to know who is who and who is here with us and all that. Mercy, I see you, Mercy. So please let us understand this thing. The problem is not coming from one place. Many of us here complain about A, about B. We also have a way of enabling the problem. We also have a way of contributing to the problem. Some know, some don't know that what you are doing is giving negative energy to other people who actually mean something good. You understand? So let us understand, you check yourself and know where you are getting it wrong and fix yourself. Fix yourself so that you're not going to germinate to something very, very bad. Very, very bad. Honestly, when I was starting, I don't want to, I know that many people want to talk. I don't have plan to share my link. I'm not going to share link because I know people cannot control their anger. So let me just skip today. I'm not going to share link today, please. I think it's understandable. Let everybody calm down, relax your mind, and wait for the government to move first. Innocent said, I am supporting those fighting for Biafra to restore. Innocent, I see your comment you are somehow confusing. I don't know what you actually want. I won't lie. I've seen your comments sometimes. I don't know what you are supporting those who are fighting for freedom. So you don't know how to fight for freedom? If that is the case, why don't you fight so people will support you? You're only because this is practically what that drama is doing. You don't want to lead, but your assignment is to criticize those that are leading. Why don't you come and lead so people can also criticize you? So you might go start. My people, please let us just relax ourselves. And Tina said, all of us are special to Kai. Oh my goodness. Tina, kind of, you are just laughing at me. You are mocking me, isn't it? Look at our sister. If only here. Say all of us are special to Kai. Or me say with Ayona. I understand. I'm a me, but you actually right. Yeah, but I'm in a class so within about first, all that kind of thing. Armstrong, for example. Armstrong, like happy man. You also you are one of it. You know that's why you're a spanner holder. So don't go there. I'm a baby Sandra. And then Ngozi Morin said exactly innocent is totally confused. Yes, I know innocent is confused person. In replying him, we trigger problem. I have been reading his comment these days. Those in USB land. There's some comment that we make you'll be wondering, is it from somebody who actually believes in Biafra? Innocent. No, you will ask him who is those people that are fighting for freedom. Ike Jesus, I see you. So never my brother. This our brother is no longer, I'm no longer seeing him. Akoye with him. Amen. I'm not watch. I don't see Akoye with him. Where have you been? Over there, I watch you. Just let me hear it from you. Akoye with him. Amen. Is I watch. We come and say to who create that need us bacha. Man, no way. But you see the reason why I don't want to I don't want to share my line. Let me, because if I share the link and many of you will come here and begin to deviate from the topic. And my brother thinks everybody wants to say something. It's not like that. Learn how to follow the government, learn how to be obedient to the authority. It is very important. If you don't learn it now, you can't learn it. There's no time. You won't learn it later. You have to understand that. You have to understand that.
Few months ago, to tell and seeing Yoruba people leaving their land, running because of what I don't know. Secondly, Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released and Biafra will come. Anybody saying it will not come, you are just deceiving yourself. I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing. It's not a matter of killing people. Remember when I told the Edo people that they are going to face calamity in their village? Everybody was insulting me online. And the God told me few months ago to tell the man called Very Dark Man that he is the only one that can pray and bring back the unity of the Edo people. But he is busy looking for how to gain fame and also have a good position internationally, international and local. In the spiritual realm, Oba of Edo and Very Dark Man are the ones ruling Edo City. But Very Dark Man need to go to somebody that is higher than him to cleanse him because he is dirty. I don't know what painted him dirty. I don't know why he's dirty. I am only a messenger. Both men and women, go and buy shoe. We are going to run. Remember I told you the calamity will come from north. So many of you call me names. And if you check online, the calamity is coming from north. Igbo people, they should do a praying and fasting in all the states. Each of them should wear black. They will lie down at any junction of their state that both man, woman, visitors follow and enter the city or the state. You may see me as a noisemaker or a mad person, but check all the messages, prophecies that man have been given. By the grace of God, all of them have come to pass. Write it down. Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out by force. And I see prisons broken. I see many lawyers being murdered in a cold blood because their secret was exposed. Especially those people that eat money and hide the truth. I see many police and army people running away from their barrack. And I see women nakeding themselves, cursing government. I am only a messenger. And I see Imo State losing the remaining hope they had. I see calamity. Many of you are always shouting, Mara, can't you see good things for once? If you do good, God will show me good and I will say it. I only deliver the message God gave me. Many of you think I always cook up the stories. I speak when God asks me to speak. If you do good, God will give me good message, blessing message I will drop. But if He didn't give me, I cannot forge it. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. By force, so not just by force. And I see Biafra come to pass. Be prayerful. I saw Omenala being reshoved. And tradition people in Igbo land, they may
ajụjụ ndị Biafra sị na-ajụ ndị CRC ahụla na ogo nkere is not for Biafra, it's not working for Biafra. Why ha ji na-eme meeting with oge nkere na-achọ ime peace?
Okay, answer and I won't know what I develop. Oh no, what if my zanini, I want to miss CRC member and you know, ex-cabinet member. Now, Okano Madeka and Meki in Kiz, Mega Jeta Finland and not to heat see we eat. I cannot know Bokoria. Biafran Sabotage. So Hannah try manner peace we are there. For sake of all battle beer. Okay, Otago.
Hello.
Hello.
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, I am here. You're welcome.
Can I speak to Biafrans?
Please do. Everyone is hearing you.
Oh, my fellow Biafrans, my people, amazing people. Thank you all, everyone that come out every day. It is because you are called. You are called for this job. And don't be afraid, don't fret. All is well. see, this is why we have a government. We have a government to look into the matters. Things are not going to be swept under the rug. We are not used to this, but I tell you, with time, you will appreciate and see what government is all about. But I want to really, Mazika, if you excuse me, I want to really talk about excuse me.
No problem.
So off this. I want to talk about today Q&A. Another amazing day, and I plead with everybody. You know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's messages are like a gospel, and they are like when Jesus came. Please don't me. I'm a Jesus girl. So when I talk about my father, understand. When he came, many people did not even recognize or understand him. In fact, he was very much misunderstood. And a lot of people that fought him was because he was not speaking, he was not politically correct. And so, but one of the things I love about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is he is a scripture person. And I think that is where he draws most of his inspiration. And he refers a lot. And maybe that is why when I listen to him, it looked like he is speaking a lot of the things that I agree with. So on today's own, so much he revealed. And I plead with every Biafran. Whether you will hear this later, please pay attention for you to be able to follow and be in line with what is going on now. You must go back and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's messages. One of the things he highlighted today, he said that he was talking to a person that asked the question. And the person was asking what from now. And he said what he is doing now is what he's supposed to do, and which is to educate and sensitize the people, which is very important because it's just like someone that has received a reverse psychology, reverse intelligence all their lives, and you have to reorient them. And his teachings did that. And he said something else. He said going to have a referendum. And now it dawned on me. He said that he said we are going to have our own referendum. He didn't say he was going to call UN, US. He said we will have our own referendum. And he said it is going to come very soon, very quickly. People will be shocked. Now, when you look at this thing he said, and he said something it looked like when he was leaving, he just gave himself to Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Because if you listen to Prime Minister Simon Ekpa very well, you will hear he is almost echoing the words of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I also think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted him to take over the big umbrella. But Dindi Osuimi, the people that were bought by the government,
they refused,
prevented him.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if Prime Minister Simon Ekpa had taken over just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wanted him to? Can you imagine all this IPOP spread across with our USB together? Can you imagine what it will be like? So what I'm saying is to say that the people that were planted by the government have continued to do what they are doing. And a lot of people are waiting for. I was on not a platform that there was a video clip I watched, and the guy was talking about referendum. and was reading all the things that you need to do, the step by step, and I'm like, oh my God. And this guy is waiting for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, not knowing that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's son have already achieved all these things he's talking about. Do you see the gap between the people that were left in, it's just like a child that was looking for the parent. And he was lost looking for his parents. And then the parents were with two other of the siblings. So when you are looking at the one that got lost and is looking for the parents, that child will be there waiting for a long time, while those that found their parents are with their parents doing the right thing. Why am I using this analogy? A lot of people that are in the IPOB waiting under the guise of these Confucianists, these ones that were planted by the government to betray Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and to fight the system. They're waiting for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's son has already achieved, and another thing Mazin Nnamdi Kanu said is like he said that we shall form a government when people give us the mandate.
Yeah.
What and it's so amazing. And also one of the things he said that why he preserved the sanctity of the movement, and he doesn't tell it to everybody. So that means even these ones that are hullabalooing, hyperventilating, screaming, holding tight the IPOB, calling it their own, they don't even know Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's plan and structure.
They don't.
The person that he handed over the structure is basically doing the right thing, doing the work.
The same thing going on today.
Yes. And I say this to please encourage everybody. Let us stay focused. And I believe that Prime Minister Simon Ekpa handed over the structure to Dr. Ngozi Orakwe. And no matter what these people are fighting and doing, who has the structure continues with the mandate. And the mandate is for us to protect as much as any of us that are called. I keep using the word called, because at the point there was this man in the scriptures, when he wanted to go to war, it was so overwhelming. He gathered millions of soldiers. And God told him, no, I'm not going to work with this. Some of them will jeopardize it, some of them will sell you, and some of them will cause nuisance. And he streamlined the army to where it was only 300. So don't count yourself blessed that you are whether you are, like for me, I don't want to belong anywhere. I just want to look from outside, because I have my body that pepper me. Don't insult me. I don't insult you. So there are some people that can really be in the cabinet and I mean, let's say for example, if I'm in the cabinet of Dr. Ngozi Orakwe, if she fires me for saying hello, I will respect myself and just go one corner. Do you know why? Because that woman should not trust anybody. And because her predecessor have been beaten so hard by the people they trusted, I don't think she should trust anybody. And anybody that she gives any rest, this is what discipline is all about. Moving forward is to stay and do what you're supposed to do, and don't let self-ego, don't let this pride take over the focus. It is all about delivering ourselves from the system that is out to annihilate us, and not remove your eyes from Ngozi Orakwe and focus on the main problem. And I don't think these people do not know. I don't believe that they don't know that Ngozi Oronboeze is not their problem. I believe that they are bought to do what they are doing. And they are doing what they are doing because it is what they are asked to do. And by that, I rest it there. I encourage everybody. I mean, all that is going on, that woman, if you know, please pray for her. She's facing a lot. She is facing a lot. She's facing, and another thing someone was saying, coming together or building bridge up. It is not in her hand. I should not expect or give her the burden of Putin or anybody making peace. It's not in her hand. A lot of these people that are doing what they are doing, they are doing it intentionally. They know what they are doing.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. You have tried.
Right?
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I know of us, but yeah.
Thank you so much. Innocent, I when I bring your message out like this, you should already know that I have something to say to you. I'm an Igbo, even one for Igbo, right? And in my Igbo, they go say that now. What I can my ife, I did jacket, not you go say born on the yard. Iman jacket, but don't like. No one my ife. You know what? And what I can now that address remember what I can get you by the way, mamia, go to them, mamia, China and the fast and guy. You don't just toast your mother because you have grown up as a man. Okay? And you already know what you want. Mr. Kai, I am not against you. You are not against me, I know. It's not about me, but let us be sensible. You're not against me. You are against who? Read your comment. I just said to put it out here. He said, tell Ngozi Oronboeze to send another man. What that means, you are one of those celebrating when Biafrans is being sent to judgment, right? Like if anything happened to Biafrans, you throw a party because somehow you have issue with the person. If I misinterpret your message, please, can you just put it well so and let us know? I'm not talking about all the messages that you have sent. You see this particular one. Can you just tell us what you actually mean by what you said here? What exactly are you trying to say? Tell Ngozi Oronboeze to send another man. I am against those protecting government than USB. What do you mean by that? What about USB and government USB? I just give you a time for me to understand what I'm saying because you can see, I don't know if you have my number. If you have my WhatsApp number, can you call me so I can hear from you? I would like to hear what you're talking about because message like this, people may misinterpret it. So I don't want to misinterpret you. That's why I just, spotlight it like this for you to read it yourself and tell us what exactly are you trying to say here. What exactly are you trying to say? You look at and your message here. Does it mean that you don't know the full meaning of USB that you are attacking? He said, I am not. Look at another message here. I don't want to remove this one. He said, I am against those protecting government than USB. It doesn't make sense. He said, you cannot understand me, so don't worry about me. Okay. I know the kind of person you are. Mark said, innocent, so you love the buying that's going on in our land. That's exactly what he's saying, my brother. That's literally what this message is saying. Okay, that's on you. Like I said, I'm not gonna say much now. A lot of mad people are floating into our platform and talking rubbish. Ikebukwa. So that is, that's how to get your freedom, isn't it? That's the easiest way to get freedom. Wow. By the time this freedom will get to your hand, it was a government telephone. Now, wow. Anyway, my people, let me just double here by another coding. I have to end it here. Please don't remove him, Mazakai. Why? Unless Mark, why? Why should I not remove him? Do you know him? Next Mark, do you know him? Well, just tell me why. Please don't remove him, Mazakai. Next Mark, can you just answer me? I really thought the innocent is a human, not knowing. Honestly, I always send messages that I appreciate him for joining us. Innocent, I always read his comment, but keep as well. Now, wow, Innocent is one of our own. Then, one of our own. Then, again, message me the message and I again. Next Mark. Can you even message? In one of our own, Guinea message, or was it one of my baroka again? Let me hear from you. Next Mark, pick your call. Let us hear from you. Can Marife be here in Echo? Next Mark, nobody is protecting anybody. Okay. Mazakai, he is trying to say that we are protecting DPM and USB government instead of protecting different land. Nobody is protecting DPM here now. I don't understand. Anyway, everybody have their own way of reasoning. Hello?
Send to evil forest.
Okay, sorry about that. Next Mark was not able to give me the detail that I want. The detail, what he said is that the guy is following USB government before he later, joined the ADA. So he's now he's from 4 Deep. One thing about 4 Deep people is that people that fall back is better than you, and I will tell you why. Fall back, you will still have hope to regain your senses. But if you follow ADA to 4 Deep, there's no remedy. Yes, there's no exposition that will return your senses again. And I'm not member for that. So Innocent, I know your issue. Please, for the fact that you actually from 4 Deep, you shouldn't be here. Please. So you are 4 Deep. You have committed from 4 Deep. Ada kineso. Right. Nah. Only so because at least they have some hope. But if you allow Wawa Isocha is an ago to brainwash you, that means in Kapi get brainwashing. Iman Kapina. She do that. Or get brainwash. So there's no way I don't have any. He said, then block me. Blocking you is I can become a block and I block you. And you don't have right to tell me when to block you. My block, with this nonsense, because you cannot come here with that and the Biafra Unite shenanigan. You know, they pollute to platform. It's going to not comment itself. So in there, everything I get, you have seen everything. How about that door? I'm trying to give you a bridge of Bonada. Hi. You think I get now, somebody got class, he got school. He went teacher na am go see now he's jump happen say class and teacher na am go see jump ebe ngwere na am na teach si na am go see mbade. Oh nkapi brainwash. Kezi fe ndi man na ndi okay brainwash ga na am go ga na. Abugo no we brain tumor. I don't wish you anything, but we brain tumor self ga do we very big hope than here na. Don't please. So no one that comment. Even I said it, your comment it doesn't add up. Today now you are sounding like you are a human being. Next minute, this is going able to man a brain. I believe your comment. Whatever come. So no wonder. Yeah, this is a product of our dad or Oye more than my world was that's brainwash. Oye more than my world was that brainwashing. So each time I get brainwashing in Nani, Obuna that nah, my brother. If we never marry no, if we and she make a better if we never marry no, because Emanana, somebody my friend, Ibani Mafia. We could take the canal 1 month and Biafra, and Biafra. It was our quote this way changing another drama. Or you're going to business again, the person will end that business. Because all you have now, this guy we can now, we call our church here with boss because this is bread. How can you do this with someone they would have bread? All I'm sure that's not what this is. We can now have ourselves with 2 pieces of new. We bass I give bread. We go say we're not one watch and again, no watch and again. Tell no watch and again, believe that. Anyway, my brother. You're welcome.
Thank you, my brother. Good afternoon.
Good day to you.
Yeah, I greet my Madam Origin. God bless you. And all the good citizen of you, United States of Biafra. And my brother Kai, I want to just shift one or two things. Actually, I was hot.
My goodness.
But you have said it all. We have a long way to go. Especially we Igbo people. We have a long way to go. We are not stable. And that thing is really disturbing Igbo people. In area of business. If we look at Igbo man like this, he do this one, if he no agree, say this one, he discover, say this one no go bring something, no, he jump to another thing. That thing is affecting us in our character. I don't know whether you understand what I mean.
Very, very well. Very, very well, my brother.
It's really affecting us in our attitude. That thing made us, we are no longer disciplined, both in woman character and attitude. We are no longer disciplined to ourselves. We behave like animal. Even animals step down. Some of animals that stable, especially Igbo people. I'm Igbo man. We are not stable in our character, and it's really disturbing us. I want to encourage some of those that felt bad. My brother, my sisters, I want to encourage you people, don't lose hope. If you have not seen the handwork of God, definitely you don't know God. There is a finger finger of God, and the finger of God is moving. I'm telling you nothing but the truth. And I want to use this opportunity also. Courage Dr. Ngozi Odabeza and his cabinet. Stay strong. And the guy, I will commend you by make that statement you made by saying we should leave government to do the work. Whatever government decides, that is what that is in fact, I give you 100% for that comment. That comment you made, it melts my heart. I'm telling you the truth. That comment you make, it melts my heart very well. You know me now, you know me say I have the boy person now. Maybe you are wondering how am I speaking like this?
Nah, I'm a little dynamic in nature, so right on.
So, my brother, thank you for that word that God speak through your mouth. That word go a long way to my heart.
Udodi one number. Udodi.
But if I love you 50% before, now I love you with 90%.
Okay, man, you are banu komona. Oda na ka. Okay, man, you are boma. Okay, man, you are buze ma ni simuna.
My brother, thank you so much for what you are doing.
Don't mind me. You're welcome. You're welcome.
And anybody see that guy you call innocent? It's the time for you to kick that boy away from your place, because this is the same innocent. He will go to Kenana TV. Well, if Kenana is alive, he will went there. This thing that he's saying here, he will be saying it there.
No,
it's like Kenana have blocked him.
Negent here. I'm for this guy. I'm for comment here. That's more even as woman or innocent or not innocent. This guy not for before. But you can get maybe let me.
The guy be that now.
Oh, get that come man.
You don't follow that guy a pattern before. You don't follow that pattern. It's like you don't ban them like 24 hours.
Yes, I know.
About last month.
Yes, but get that come and maybe the source of his problems are done. You know what? I'm this guy happen digital class. Ghana class age charcoal pay the board. Nah, this guy he can go mad. My brother, there's a people that was possessed with the spirit of betrayal, with the spirit of anything they say the truth. Hold on, let me help you. This one is not betrayal. This guy, brain, is not with him anymore. I don't remember the room as I will brain na score, put that in a name. Onasa Ojizel brain and Nasa brain you open on again. My brother, this guy called innocent. Are you still here? Because I would like to I want you to hear what I'm talking about. You
send that guy where he belongs.
You know I will send him when my man push me to do that. I'm still come with him today.
Okay. No problem.
You know, I'm just hearing that he's a student of maths. Why na you master professor na you
And I'm glad with the same pattern now. That is the reason why. Now the same trend, the same attitude.
You just know you can make baptism. Why is such a just? That's you get going to play the grand trust. You know why he's such a even a man if you know. Hi. And okay, by the now, please, all of you that was trying to engage innocent man also. Oh yeah, if you have to na Google na this Sabotage. Okay, man, on a battery, on a battery. Oh, you put a battery again, oh, you put a battery again and you cook. But I know what I know goes.
Let me just leave you. I have a lot to say, but let me just leave it for today.
No, if you have a lot, you come down or not here now, my brother. See you later. Thank you.
No, that is it. I just leave it. Thank you so much.
Please,
we should leave government to do their job. They know the right thing. And another thing is that if the government takes decision, we should support the government in any decision they take, whether it favor us or it did not favor us. This is how to be a good citizen. Please.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome, my brother. You get Jesus. Again, as Nambo na Kai report. Kai report is too soft. Man, I want my bread and add him too soft. That be. Why? But at least, even in that my softness, I can choose a better person to baptize me. You understand? Unlike innocent. Innocent, it's not for be innocent. How are you innocent? Somebody bullies you, bull or go ahead and doesn't know why it's such. Go baptize with equal and now. I'm not going to get equal. Na shop of Pakistan. Up on now, every night. You know, again. Ndị nọ na France na-ete nzu n'anya ihe mebiena ka ị bụ olisi ga-adọsịrị nwoke dịka gị nwaanyị na-afọtọ gị brain fọtọcha brain nọ ị na-ebule na-akpagharị no wonder omekwe kọmentị na-atụ ka ezi igbo ya Nelson Mark, God bless you for telling, even though you hang call while we are talking, but I don't know, maybe you are afraid of, I don't understand. But no problem, I understand. But at least for revealing that one, for letting us know that this guy is not with his brain. Oh, if you had this in the go, why is just a guy now? Because no brain ever very. Please. Okay, let me know.
Secondly, Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released and Biafra will come. Anybody saying it will not come, you are just deceiving yourself. I know what I'm seeing. I know what I'm seeing. It's not a matter of killing people. Remember when I told the Edo people that they are going to face calamity in their village? Everybody was insulting me online. And the God told me few months ago to tell the man called Very Dark Man that he is the only one that can pray and bring back the unity of the Edo people. But he is busy looking for how to gain fame and also have a good position internationally, international and local. In the spiritual realm, Oba of Edo and Very Dark Man are the ones ruling Edo City. But Very Dark Man need to go to somebody that is higher than him to cleanse him because he is dirty. I don't know what painted him dirty. I don't know why he's dirty. I am only a messenger. Both men and women, go and buy shoe. We are going to run. Remember I told you the calamity will come from north. So many of you call me names. And if you check online, the calamity is coming from north. Igbo people, they should do a praying and fasting in all the states. Each of them should wear black. They will lie down at any junction of their state that both man, woman, visitors follow and enter the city or the state. You may see me as a noisemaker or a mad person, but check all the messages, prophecies that man have been given. By the grace of God, all of them have come to pass. Write it down. Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out by force. And I see prisons broken. I see many lawyers being murdered in a cold blood because their secret was exposed. Especially those people that eat money and hide the truth. I see many police and army people running away from their barrack. And I see women nakeding themselves, cursing government. I am only a messenger. And
I hold my mic. Emi Sami, you are asking what I said about why Isocha and Ekwe. Ekwe on a program and I don't go to the shop of the Pakistan. Now that the game. I'm just guessing, no. Yeah. But innocent, though, to go to Kuba one eye brand, cool brand that you know, another brand, you know. My people, we are going to end it here. We have tried our best, and like this program, I started by telling you that we are not. This program will be different from the normal program that we normally have here because of the. I don't want people to come in and begin to react, showing their anger and all that. If a male like this, you need to calm down and watch out. Not about actually go outside, about our parents and if a male get outside. Open get plenty got bought a boy one Ghana bendy I got a report to a mayor like that. A man wearing Pama, my brother behave going was in our water. So let us just wait because you don't know many things you don't know. Many things that has happened that you don't know, but government do, they know. So that is my own line of argument about the whole thing. If there's any other thing we can talk about, we can talk about it. But the issue of, but I know our people. Even if I bring a program down and said, please, here's the link. I don't want them to say this. People will come here and challenge me and tell me, Kai, please. I know you said this, but let me say this just 1 minute. And by so doing, you can't force them. You understand? Forcing them, they will target that you are pushing them away from your platform, which I don't want anybody to label me like that. You understand? And like I said, any of you, all of you that have made, if some of us here, not everybody, some of us that have spent time trying to exchange the word with innocent. If you are angry with him, please calm down because it is obvious that our brother is looking for his brain. Why is social banana France? This is one of the victims. I don't blame why is such per se. I blame somebody hijack your brain again. Everybody get blame. You have to blame yourself. Now it's easy karaka they broke it. Now what? Man, no, man is able to going gone. I believe everybody friend me I get when I can get price at the product. Like open Ghana Bansa. And they go your fan here, who is beating the price. Somebody is going to quote 3,000, other person they quote 5,000. You should know to say, imagine I can quote 20,000. I think going gone. Get that with 20,000. Check us out. So everybody everywhere plan they beat the price. Key get when I can because you will not can you go Otanaka go boni Jose guy. Man, if you go the price, come na no kolondo gyo. Man, they must start this age me. So problem na if na dey go is some of you are itia can dey go why you know why man dey wole ke ko chacha gi kure ko puki ni here defender. Inata call. There's no work man no say them ma here before. I always appreciate me innocent. Innocent, you are welcome. I'm coming in the good self. No, not the other natural battery. I'm not going to come in announcement because only battery one I will push the ass now, on course. If I will go now, couldn't buy, oh, because innocent, innocent, or talk about it, you transit that garden in my house. A poco na iya kama na ọ na-achọ battery. Ama ndị mmadụ ebu na battery, but nke a ọ makwa ebu battery mana how to approach the woman. Nwoke mmadụ why mmadụ kpee ụja na otu ọ that kasi. God, my brother, I see you. That okay. Precious, divine precious. He said, my brother Kai, God bless you, and ma'am, and you too, and you too. Next mark and I love innocent heart. We all are running the same race, but you fall away on the road. On the other side, I am trying to pick you up again. Anyway, I'm on no more. Or I get innocent time because I just all of cousin give me if I that's a mark. It is a book we do cousin. Please, my Mazakai, help our fallen people, okay? In a help, we on Yakakana, on Okariaga. Upon why is deceive a good question. If you maybe John the now, if you know from why is that that will help you to regain your senses before you key brain like chase why say we are bye. In come this guy will jack package brain ya we any map zip ya padlock ya we are do man. You can't display key, you do man, you can't maybe gonna say bye. In what the point? Ima na nka because the cake e be kebi ya e ga address e key ko say pa ke ga address. Kebi the address. Ima na the thing balok well because I was supposed to give him a book before. All of a sudden was there brain ya we will aka usasha the thing. Buya why you say man no ato ika not the ka daka monkey. He will glass cup key monkey me the guy in the copy money for you. Oh, we go work the glass cup map my God and this is self. Okay, man, need to go wire monkey na actual code I wore me a 1 million hour before. You can do body. Mano Jackie, I got said to we are package go brand ya buri ni ma zip ya padlock ya chi ya buya why is that maybe corner say why is that bye thank you see you tomorrow. Why man natural get brain we add and go care. Ebe ki bido ma okwa man okwa man ebe okwa do kemba no well otu one night we can na say na able battery brain ya na chi because of that guy won't comment about go na neba na nigga for comment ya na. Oh, he sees look like if it was big one. I don't know why he's can't give up because I was actually giving him time to think properly. Mana Ikego. Hello.
And Biafra will come. Anybody saying it of killing people. Remember when I told the Edo people that they are going to face calamity in their village? Everybody was insulting me online. And the God told me few months ago to tell the man called Very Dark Man that he is the only one that can pray and bring back the unity of the Edo people. But he is busy looking for how to gain fame and also have a good position internationally of their state, that both man, woman, visitors follow and enter the city or the state. You may see me as a noise maker or a mad person, but check all the messages, prophecies that man have been given. By the grace of God, all of them have come to pass. Write it down. Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out by force. And I see prisons broken. I see many lawyers being murdered in a cold blood because their secret was exposed. Especially those people that eat money and hide the truth. I see many police and army people running away from their barrack. And I see women nakeding themselves, cursing government. I am only a messenger. And I see Imo State losing the remaining hope they had. I see calamity. Many of you are always saying, Mara, can't you see good things for once? If you do good, God will show me good and I will say it. I only deliver the message God gave me. Many of you think I always cook up the stories. I speak when God asks me to speak. If you do good, God will give me good message, blessing message I will drop. But if He didn't give me, I cannot forge it. Nnamdi Kanu is coming out. By force, so not just by force. And I see Biafra come to pass.
Emi says, Kai so innocent, they carry his brain, put in a bag, lock it, and gave it to the demonic woman and told her bye-bye. This one. But that is, of course, now, even why, what, oh, go be a doom, I said, would do man, all the confused now. Now me get them, like, should I go with it? Get a GM, or me pon say I get bye-bye. And then, I'm not going to be white in this city. If on an is oh maka one eye working the book see Kamaka gets so support and I support Magano oh your man I don't know go and the doctor military but I work as a unuga shoot oh kind of one in a bed man I go I can have some money just make up your mind you should just talk to him, talk to her for the last time, give her the best communication, the best, you know, there are a few times to that kind of thing. So he game. I said I don't wish you any bad. I'm just giving an illustration, okay? I'm not saying you should buy, God forbid. What I'm saying is that you allowed yourself to fall in the hands of well-known Oyempiawas. Oyempiawas are my mouth. Why is such a Francis and I go? What you go to miss looking down? Okay, on a big yes. We're gonna go yes. Now my channel isn't. It's a cock about my channel. No more than let's chat back. Yes. As if you know they buy any play video you're going to put that I will single handedly bring you down. Yes. You get that kind of thing. Another brings it down. You're not pretending matters if on them. If was na the go million magana and I call that car. Makono if you got one money, if you find a while or I got one dig. Go kick a cloud daka. Now go came matter go now with our phone again in it. You need to go to why you such a easy table tennis. Jidigi will welcome. Can we go quick if you put our outside the corner and if we man give me that I'm not know why it is. Can you suppose I go no man give me that I'm not know why it's such a that means he supposed to actually open up bottle with that water because you don't deserve to have beers as a man. Okay, we came in the bar say, man, open like that, no, they like us if any made you. Man, immediately no an antim that na if you make it a colleen, I don't know why it's such a. My brother, open we're going to big before saying forget it. Man, my bag of war. Oh, that's how bad it is. I'm being honest. Like an untouched, you give gift before. Now, man, I can't him gift him back. It's him back because you have proved that you are not reasonable. Why you such as somebody not the kaketa mara patakata? That you look back and ambiz, maga cap. But you can maga cap. I call that card. Why is the kind of person who say, open I'm choice for back? This doesn't mean I'm not to be for back. In get why is I not go for back again. Because all why I I will single-handedly bring you down. Ke this politics not gonna bring you should not get target stored. Ke dawata na. The Igbo self. E ka na abụnesi ndị ka nọ na ha nọ na America na ịnọ na America na adajisi ke o ada negi ada nazi. I wish I can see this process. Not to hurt them, but to see how stupid catching it because I'm not man this stupid, but always special stupidity gabe like if you want to know because what they can get excursion. You want to see good like adventure. You want to see new stupid people around. You know, you want to see new. This one is beyond human comprehension. The stupidity in the highest level. Okay, you know all the possible no what. Man, like I can even. Oh, you wish you in a cage yourself and now go like a tiger na zoo now. You know, I give for hyena. You know, for crocodile. You know, for python. Some of these are people that CKO, how need in a zoo. Lord have a big, very big cage of tape that now for the level of stupidity. Like in Kapunke. Now I'm not like stupid. We know. Normal one, normal stupid, man not all we are. But I can't is from another planet. Any detail that naga. Why you should have from day one? I will do this. I'm made the thing. Okay, some of them jukumu na no kwa much romance. Na that bad get see ke if in na chinega kogo. It doesn't give you good one thing on the mena chinega kogo. Or just one thing. Have good or go full I'm new for which of them yes. Go one thing why you shouldn't me. EG in a single place, just one thing. I'm not saying two, one, or just one. Mention one. PM they couldn't love me. She they contact me on ground. Yeah, and this woman I call this woman chat one call. If they say na oji go my what is the name of the other woman? Encourage my PM Oko. If you're Opico, oji go the program. No, then I contact the men on ground. And then but yeah, when I contact, care about not one, not na so catchy post. He get you know that thing. He get you those things, eh? He potagwa. And I'm going to know if why is it? He never gets the video. Yeah, and I'm able to work with the bars. Look at that bars. Open my God, I can understand. Man, no, immediately work at in a program. Now I say I get to see if you name I take a I cannot see who was sitting available. We look at this route, we are in a cage. I got forward and the level of stupidity. Can human being. I've not seen this one. If not go there, in a go for this one, eh? It like no matter which content, like you be imagining the kind of creature. They what the fate will all this. Oh, me pono if you name me like chini ga go na chini. Echene mi fa neme obu on am someone kocha no sabo o ya before neme like or na if neme like but na go na place bo no e flani no ngoso bu go flani no na ebu so majan no to the pictures US nene kwen aka ogeji na egbu majan. Oh my, these people sometimes if you calm down and watch some of their videos, or so I'm okay now. Honestly, sometimes, even though not painful, but these are a bunch of comedians. Anyway, my people, let me just allow you to rest. Thank you all for joining me this night, and God bless you. And make sure, please, you like the video. And see you again. Bye-bye for now. God bless all of you. Thank you so much.